Greetings, YouTube. It's about half an hour before I get ready for my first and maybe only ever 24-hour straight stream, but I kept getting messages in the Line app and also on YouTube to review the new Grandmaster Crystal Sample Bundle in the store, so I want to make sure to do that before I go live, because once I'm live, I can't step away for 24 hours straight to make any kind of video. It's just not fair to the viewer who is taking me at my word that I will be on for 24 straight hours, assuming YouTube and or my Oklahoma jank internet doesn't crash, and we all know both of those will happen multiple times in 24 hours. But regardless, as you can see, we have quite the intriguing new Grandmaster Crystal Sample Bundle. Now, this of course is only available to those of you who are uncollected, which means that you are past Chapter 2 of Act 5, the final chapter of 5.2, and I believe you also have to be over level 40. So, you can see we have 3 straight bangers in the crystal. We have got a 5-star Hulk Ragnarok, which by all accounts, he falls very solidly in the demigod tier. Some people put him at the low end of that tier, some people have put him at the high end. Either way, he's there. I have seen him wreck so much content, especially as a defender when I go into Alliance War, but I've also heard of many people who love him as an attacker, so better not forget about that. And then we've got 2 God tier attackers in Void and Archangel as 5 stars that also, if you get them, will instantly be game changers for your roster, especially if you have Awakening Gems, since Void and Archangel do get significantly better when awakened. Now you'll notice, again, it's Act 5, Chapter 2, and level 40 plus is the requirement for seeing this offer, and since I am indeed both, we can go over to that store offer and take a look at it. You know, I'm never going to give you the same kind of level of excitement, regardless of who's in these crystals, as if it was, say, a July 4th offer. My favorite kind of offers are the offers that either include 5 of these crystals for $29.99 to get a champion that has not been released yet, because I think that's worth it to do some testing and some video, especially if you're a content creator, before the champion is released into the game. Or you can get these crystals and somehow get the units of the deal, kind of like July 4th, where you get a bunch of bonus items plus what you would already get normally. But regardless, it is worth noting that these crystals are normally 300 units a piece, and so you do get a slight discount of 50 units when you combine the retail price of all 3. Should be 900 units, and yet it's only 850. And you'll see the Death Seed crystal is the one that gives you that very small, less than 1% drop rate for the aforementioned Archangel. And then the Always Angry crystal, I wonder who's always angry. Oh yeah, it is Gladiator Hulk. Again, that's 0.91% to get that 5-star Glad Hulk. And then the Singularity crystal, we have seen this a lot, especially those of you who still are getting PTSD from the fact that you thought you were getting the Void crystal and you got the Sentry crystal. But Kabam showed their first sign of really amazing PR during that fiasco when they gave whoever got Sentry accidentally in the featured crystal also Void, and then they actually made Sentry a little bit better as well in a buff a few weeks or maybe even a couple months later. So regardless, the question is, should you get it? And I think if you've got 900 units or really 850 units to blow, this would be kind of fun. You know, it'd be fun to take your hand in it. Obviously, if you already have these champions, don't do it. You don't need it. But maybe you've got a Void or an Archangel, but you don't have them awakened. I know you can get Archangel from the featured crystal that was just released into the game, the 5-star featured today. So let's say you pulled an Archangel, like I believe Seaton's free-to-play account, and you need a awakened Archangel. Well, why not try your hand? Just know that you could get 100 of these and still on average not have the RNG percent rate, drop rate of that champion, and of course you can only get 1 of these for the 851 apiece. So I'm going to put this value at a solid C+. I still think it's a pretty average considering you have less than a 1%, but a C+ is the highest grade I've given for these Grandmaster Crystal Sample Bundles, because normally we have God-forsaken champions like Satan herself, Kamala Khan, or the Hulk Buster in these things, but right now you have a champion that's a solid demigod and then 2 high demigod slash, excuse me, high god tier champs. Void and Archangel, straight bangers. Gladiator Hulk, also someone to get very excited about. So if you've got 850 units and you just want to try your luck at the less than 1% RNGesus of the 5-star, knowing that maybe you could also use the 4-star version of these characters, I say go for it. It's definitely a well above average Grandmaster Crystal Sample Bundle, and for those of you that requested this video, I hope this has served you well before my 24-hour straight stream where I attempt to raise money, since all of the money I raised in June is now gone up in flames with the dead laptop. So I am going to try to get a new one so that I can still stream on the road, especially in New York City at Comic-Con in October. And if you can't afford to drop 99 cents or more, no worries. Just drop a like and say hello. And I would love to see you. You will see the gradual deterioration of a man. The before and the after of my face in the stream is going to be like seeing a U.S. president before and after they go into office. That's how bad I'm going to look. I'm going to look like the worst version of a homeless man you've ever seen by 8 o'clock tomorrow night. But hey, it's for a good cause, and it's also to say thanks for a great summer. So thanks for watching. Support my channel, YouTube. I hope this video really helps you out. And if you do get these crystals and you have great luck, comment below and let me know what you got. As always, a screenshot or a link is appreciated because anybody will comment. I got 5 blades from 3 crystals. I've seen it all. Take care, YouTube.